Assalamu alaikum everyone, Juma Mubarak. Today we'll be talking about one of the most revered women in Islam, Lady Asiya. She's a figure whose story embodies faith, resilience and sacrifice. She was the wife of the Pharaoh, a queen surrounded by luxuries and power of her time. Yet her heart held a deeper truth. Lady Asiya's story is mentioned in the Quran as a beacon of faith, contrasting the tyranny of her husband, the Pharaoh. Despite living in a palace adorned with gold and power, she saw through all the illusions of grandeur. When baby Moses was found in the river and brought to the palace, it was Lady Asiya who convinced the Pharaoh to spare his life. She said, "He may be of benefit to us, or we may adopt him as a son." Quran 28 verse 9. Lady Asiya's life, though often overshadowed by the grandeur of Pharaoh's rule, is a testament to her extraordinary strength and faith. Her core achievements lie not in the conquest of political power, but in her spiritual fortitude and moral clarity in the face of oppression. In this day and age, we can really imagine how much oppression changes the state of someone. One of her greatest achievements was as a role of a protector. When the infant Moses was discovered floating in the Nile, she convinced the Pharaoh, one of the most feared tyrants in history, to spare the child's life. We need to recall that during this time of history, the Pharaoh, a brutal dictator, had given the order to kill all Israelite children, yet somehow this one was spared. This act alone showcases her compassion, insight, and rare courage in a place where dissent could mean death. Another core achievement was her unwavering belief in one true God. Surrounded in a world with idol worship and tyranny, Lady Asiya recognized the truth of Moses' message and embraced monotheism. Her faith was not a mere whisper, but a bold declaration in the halls of the palace that thrived in oppression. Lady Asiya's greatest legacy is her sacrifice. Despite the unimaginable suffering the Pharaoh inflicted upon her as punishment for her beliefs, she refused to renounce them. In her moment of her greatest trial, she prayed for a home in paradise, demonstrating absolute trust in God's promise. This steadfastness is immortalized in the Quran, where she is praised as an example for all believers. Quran verse 66, chapter 11. "My Lord, build for me near you a house in paradise." And at that very moment, God showed her a vision of her place in Jannah, giving her a place amongst great. Lady Asia's story is not one of suffering, but of victory. A victory of the soul over a tyranny, a victory of faith over fear. Her victory serves as a powerful reminder of what it means to prioritize spiritual truth over worldly power. In Islam, she's honored as one of the four greatest women, alongside Maryam, mother of Isa, that's Jesus, Khadija, wife of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and his daughter Fatima. Her example encourages believers to stand firm in their convictions no matter the obstacles. She is celebrated as a symbol of resilience, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion to God. Her story reminds us that the true strength lies not in power or wealth, but in the purity of faith. Thanks again for joining us to learn about Lady Asiya's incredible legacy. If you found her story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories. And do feel free to suggest any stories you may have in the comment section below. Until next week, Assalamu alaikum.